If Chinese people were to design a starship, this is what it would look like. A space starship transformed from a Chinese city. This is a real city, maybe even your hometown. Let's follow the short film to reveal its true face. The opening is a 1-minute long take. First, rubble is scattered everywhere. The cosmos stretches endlessly, and a massive shadow looms with an overwhelming sense of pressure. We then catch sight of its grandeur. This is a starship hundreds of cubic kilometers in size. Up front, a space city protected by a blue shield looks like a world inside a crystal ball, while at the rear is an even larger ring-shaped structure. This is the starship's engine. As the camera pulls back, we see a formation nearby, passing by a massive planet. The rubble forms the planet's rings, yet the planet's gravity has no effect on the formation's movement, which means their propulsion is extraordinary. At this moment, the camera moves inside the blue protective shield of the first starship. We can vaguely see 3 rings. The first ring has airports and ports, a joyful harbor, shallow seas, and the Bay Area Eye Ferris wheel. This is the airport ring. The second ring features mountains and water, Wutong Mountain, reservoirs, and even Xiaoping striding forward on Huashan, gazing into the distance. This is the nature ring. In the third ring, we can vaguely make out hundreds of skyscrapers. The Civic Center, Kinki 100, Ping'an International Finance Center, the International Trade Center, Jinji 100, the Spring Cocoon, the Spring Bamboo, and the Pioneer Ox sculpture. This is the city ring. By now, I think most people have recognized it. This is Shenzhen. The story I'm about to tell belongs to this Shenzhen ship. The design of the starship combines space colonization concepts proposed in 1975 and 1997, namely the Stanford Torus and the Bishop Ring. Both are concepts for ring-shaped spacecraft. According to the Bishop Ring design, people can live on the inner surface of the giant ring. But at the same time, these giant rings are also hollow tubes like the Stanford Torus, with water, the source of life, stored inside the tubes to support the natural ecosystem within the starship. The 3 rings rotate at a constant speed without stopping in order to generate centrifugal force that simulates gravity. This helps protect the bones and muscles of life forms already accustomed to Earth's gravity. The Shenzhen is most likely powered by a nuclear reactor, as its residential area is located at the front of the starship and the engine is at the rear. This arrangement is probably intended to shield inhabitants from the radiation produced by the nuclear reactor. Finally, let's take a look at the Shenzhen's protective shield. This is likely a high-strength nanomaterial combined with a force field shield, which retains the atmosphere inside and protects against meteorite impacts from the outside. Unlike many science fiction movies that depict deep space exploration starships as sealed environments, where interstellar travelers must endure long journeys in cryogenic sleep, the Shenzhen takes human life into account. Many of its design features are intended to support a sustainable ecosystem within the starship, allowing people to live, reproduce, and develop civilization as usual during the voyage. On a journey through space, economic and cultural development should not be put on pause. Only by allowing them to continue operating within a reasonable space can humanity adapt to the universe and evolve into true spacefarers. This cosmology, which respects nature and aspires to live rather than merely survive, certainly requires more advanced technology, but having the courage to dream is also a kind of momentum. In the latter half of the short film, the atmosphere shifts dramatically. The fleet of starships suddenly appears incredibly tiny as it heads toward a mass of interstellar gas millions of times larger than itself. In contrast to the majestic starships we saw at the beginning, this scene reminds us that greatness is often relative. The destiny of miracles lies in their precision. Confronted with the infinity of time and space, humanity must tread carefully and give its all, for in the face of the vast cosmos, both people and all that they do are as insignificant as dust. Through the contrast in scale between the 2 sets of shots, the director conveys his perspective. Human intelligence is certainly a gift, but when facing nature,